So Melroy, 3D is something that you got into just by serendipity?
Yes, like I said, there's no boundaries to art. You can, here are some more things that I've done. Three-dimensional, as you ask.
Come on, let me guess. Did you finish from the wine bottles that you consumed?
Yes.
Oh, that was a good guess.
It was a good ship.
It was a good ship. Oh, so the bottle cork.
Yeah, so like I said, on the ship you don't have much resources. So this was my doormat. I left it in pieces. I took the edge of the doormat and used that for the frame and fixed all the cork like this. You see, this is handy. I used to make these with all the wine bottle corks I had, and I used to give it to people to keep their warm dishes on, little table mats.
Yes.
So when you have a hot dish, you straight away keep it on that and you can have your food.
Can we have a close-up of it? So you had to slit it in the middle and did what you had to do. Very interesting. Nice. And now here's a strange piece of a big nail.
Somebody who knows engines will immediately recognize this. These are the poppet valves of a big engine. Now, on the ship, quite often we have disasters. A piston coming out of the engine, crankcase exploding, and it's a terrible time for everybody on the ship. The ship blacks out, it comes to a standstill, everybody's running around, the whole place is black, and everybody's sweating and walking around with long faces because we have a problem. At the end of it, we fix everything and everything is smooth sailing. And I always used to convert the bad memory into a good memory.
I see the splitting image of Jesus there.
Yep, you got it right there.
Tell us.
This was a piece of driftwood I found on a beach in Costa Rica. It was just a piece of wood I found on the beach, and I picked it up and I was playing with it, and then I looked at it and I saw a face of Jesus on it. And I quickly went back, I took my little penknife and started whittling away the wood. And it took the shape. So the rest was easy.
It's very interesting. So before we kind of take that walk up to the next level, to flight of steps, we chance upon the sun's wall. Now you've given vent to everybody to be liberal in their art.
So my son decided, he's not going to do paintings and all because there are enough painters in the house, there are enough sketch artists in the house. He decided to do something else. He took all the rags that were available and he made his art. He's very proud of it.
We should be. Well, Leanne's expression of art is through cloth and material. Interesting. The whole idea being, we want to let people know how easy it is to be creative. Yes. You can use your time just sleeping and doing nothing, or express yourself.
Yes.
Interesting. I'm quite keen to take that flight of step because the family tree and all drawn by Melroy coming up right now. The flight of steps. Melroy, you're right there on top. Portraits.
Yeah,
but before we get to there, I see a guitar, and whenever I see a musical instrument, it arouses interest.
Yeah.
Who plays?
All of us play. Minelli is a very good guitarist. Leander's an excellent bass guitarist. I play a bit of guitar as well.
Obviously, it's not in full use now.
Yeah, but this guitar is not in use, but it has a story as well. This was a broken guitar. It only had a fretboard left. And it was a Spanish guitar, and I wanted to, restore it. I took it to many guitar shops and professionals, and they all said, you can't do anything about this, throw it out.
Really?
Well, I decided I'm going to do something about it. So I bought the wood, I went on the internet, checked how to make a guitar, and I made this guitar.
You made this guitar?
Yes. I made the whole thing. Yeah, I have pictures of the construction stage, and it might be interesting to see that, but that's in short.
So there we go. Don't let the...
They even told me when I was making this that you'll never be able to tune it to concert pitch. And I tuned it and I took it back to the people who said I couldn't, and I showed it to them. And they complimented me on that, and that was the biggest compliment I got.
Interesting, interesting. Well, art oozing out. You'll have to name who we have here.
You can come up and you have already recognized him. Well, that's the devil himself. That's the first lady, my wife,
so
Jo.
Melroy, again, a lot of pencil art.
Yeah, you might notice there's a different style to it. You see, I tried using a pencil.
Okay.
And what happens with every stroke, it gives age. So the person looks older because each stroke makes it look like a wrinkle. So I tried a lot to get rid of those strokes. Then I came up with a new technique.
Okay.
I would just use a cotton bud. I would scratch a pencil on a paper, take the cotton bud, take the lead, and use that for shading. So that's the technique. It's given a smooth.
So here, this is Minelli's picture.
That's Minelli
right?
when she was younger. Yeah.
So is all the little, what should I say, the intricacies of this art is through cotton bud? Through cotton bud.
You get the shadows and the highlights and everything very smoothly if you use a cotton bud. I might show you the technique later.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is there work in progress? Are you working on something?
I have something going on, yes.
Wow. So here we go.
And that's my son Leander. This was also years ago. I think I should redo their pictures. They're looking much different now. So that is the whole family.
Interesting.
Then we go on to the brothers and sisters.
Oh, they're all over here.
Yeah.
So literally, this must have taken you a lot of time.
Not really.
No?
This was 3 hours on a Sunday. Each Sunday I would churn out one. While everyone was lazing around, I decided to use my Sundays creatively. And I would make one every Sunday. So that is how many Sundays I was on that ship.
Well, from the staircase, possibly take it down. I'm really keen for you, dear viewers, to nuts and bolts have been given a different, what should I say, a different vision literally when you see what he's done, and all developed from your engineering room. Yeah? We're going to take this conversation out. Join us, please.